I grew up in a household where designer and Dollar Tree were often put in the same sentence. So in today's video, we're gonna head to Dollar Tree and I'm going to show you some designer Dollar Tree decorating hacks that are gonna elevate your space. You don't need a ton of dollars to get a luxury look. You just need a little bit of creativity. So let's head over to Dollar Tree. So I know that when we're trying to create an elevated space, we don't always know where to start. So I wanna start somewhere really simple. We're gonna start with some smart swaps you can make that are just gonna elevate your space. Now, when you go into Dollar Tree, you're gonna find some taper candles. They've always had taper candles. You're normally gonna see those stark white ones. You might see some ivory ones, but those are not the ones I want you to pick up. I know they're affordable. I think you get two for $1.25, so super duper affordable, but they now have ribbed and twisted taper candles. You can see one right in front of me here. This is a red ribbed taper candle. This color is so moody. It's so inviting. It's been like one of the colors of the year for the past 2 years. You're gonna see it really big time with Ralph Lauren Christmas, which is also gonna be trending this year. Red is such a moody and like powerful color. So I want you to go for something like this. Then you can zhuzh it up a little bit with ribbon like I've done here to just create a nice elevated look. But this is just a simple swap. You might be spending a few pennies more, but you're still buying the items from the Dollar Tree. You still get a set of two, I think for $3. And it's just going to give you so much more bang, visual bang for your buck. And while you are going to mix up those taper candles, like I've said, we're also going to mix and match them with other types of candles. Dollar Tree actually has so many different candle options that I want you to check out.
Now, a lot of people just grab a big base and they put a pillar candle in them, but something like this is a great look. They also have like this antique look. They also have it in gold. I would probably do a combination of gold and silver, and then maybe do something like this sprinkled in there. And then maybe do something like this sprinkled in there too. You can also do pillar candles to do a really fun arrangement. So, but these are $5 a piece. So make sure they actually smell good. They smell kind of like Dollar Tree candles always do, so I'm kind of touch and go there.
And this brings me to an excellent point, and that is when you are coming into a Dollar Tree, you need to come in with a very clear vision. This store is full of stuff. If you don't know what design style you're shopping for, what room you're shopping for, what your need is, you are going to come home with like Christmas chargers in the middle of July. We want to set our intentions and we want to be very clear, because as we're moving through today's video, you're seeing Anthropologie dupes, you're seeing Pottery dupes, you're seeing Restoration Hardware dupes, and these are all so amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love that we have all of these high-end options available to us at a place like Dollar Tree. But we don't want to mix them together. We don't want to mix and match because it's just going to feel like an amalgamation of things that do not go together well. So you definitely want to set your intention. I'm going to say that if your style is more Pottery Barn inspired and Anthropologie inspired, you're going to find some great options at Dollar Tree that aren't going to involve as much DIY.
Is a dupe for Anthropologie. They have this pink and they have this like iridescent blue. I like the pink better. The blue looks kind of young in my opinion. Not that there's anything wrong with being young, that's just not what we're going for. This is also a cute option that's definitely Anthropologie inspired. This is like such a Pottery Barn little dupe. Little men, what are they called?
Nutcrackers. And speaking of designer dupes, just look at these ribbed LED candles from Dollar Tree. We also have these twisted ones as well. There are just so many options and I want you to scatter these all throughout your home. And speaking of dupes, another dupe that I stumbled upon is this pumpkin mug. So you're going to see a lot of seasonal decor in Dollar Tree right now. And don't worry, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to break it down, select what's high end, what's junky, what you should leave at the store, and how to style the items once you get home. But I want you to go for items that are a little bit more simplistic when it comes to holiday decor. So these mugs are perfect. You can take a mug like this, just set it at your coffee machine, set it at your coffee bar. It is just a nice little subtle touch that screams holiday without it overwhelming your home with so much stuff. Dollar Tree also has these candle snuffers.
Now these, they don't look super luxe, but I say they're great to have on hand during the holiday season because you're lighting tons of candles, and if you snuff them, they're not going to get all waxy and disgusting like all the other ones do.
Is the gold on these fantastic? No, I say give them a good rub and buff. A tube of rub and buff is going to take you super far. They're about like $7 or $8 depending upon where you pick them up. You can use them on Dollar Tree frames, you can use them on Dollar Tree mirrors, you can use them on anything to elevate the finish on them. And if you feel like it's not sticking super well, head over to the auto section. You're gonna find some sandpaper there, give it a good sand and then rub and buff it. You're still going to spend under $10 to elevate this look, and something like this is at least $13 to $14 on an Amazon or Walmart, let alone a Pottery Barn or Crate a Barrel or a higher echelon retailer. Getting small accents like these candle snuffers is gonna gonna be great because it's going to help you finish off a vignette. When we are designing, we always want the groupings of 3 or the groupings of 5 or the grouping of 1. And I think people really struggle to find that third item. They find 2 items, they're like, excellent, where's the third? We need to mix up the shape, right? We don't want 3 round things together. That's why this is struggling so much. We want 2 round and then something square or something oval, or, you know, something different. You want to layer all the heights. You want to make it really, really interesting. A candle snuffer is a great way to finish it off because it has a purpose. So like it's not there for no reason, and it's always in a regular shape. So it's always going to come in handy when you're trying to finish off a styling vignette. Now, just across from those candle stuffers, you'll also likely find faux fruit. And I think people are so afraid of faux fruit, and you shouldn't be. Real fruit is really, really expensive. My target here is for people who, you know, we want our homes to look luxurious. Maybe we don't have a ton of money to make it happen. That's the whole reason why I create content. I grew up super duper low income, and my grandmother made our house completely beautiful by dumpster diving, by going to Goodwill, things like that. And that is one of the fundamental tenets of why I do what I do. So that being said, the price of fruit is really high. It's very, very expensive. And decorating with fruit is a beautiful thing, but it isn't always financially feasible. So don't rule out the faux fruit, even though people say it looks tacky. I don't actually think the ones from Dollar Tree look tacky. Just take a look at these pairs.
These are going to be perfect. When you're looking at faux fruit, you want something with variation like this. This is going to be great on your tablescape. I wouldn't get a lemon. If you want to do lemon, just get some lemons from the store. You're going to use them. Get something like pear and make sure they're a little bit different. So you can see this one has divots here. The divots on this one are different. So they look like they could be a nice little set.
And the frame department of Dollar Tree gets a really bad rap. And there's just so many different options. Some of them are already broken in the store. I don't love them, but a few of them are really great. I want you to stay away from the metal frames, the ones that have the rib detail, all of the texture. I want you to look for like these light oak looking ones and the larger frames. The larger the frames, the better they are going to do you, at least at Dollar Tree. They just tend to be a little bit more stable. These look straight out of Pottery Barn. You can just pop off the back. You could restain them though. I think the stain is great. Grab one of their poster boards, make your own mat, and really elevate your family photos or a piece of art or something like that. Instead of getting those canvases from Dollar Tree and trying to DIY your art or make these look less cheap than they are, just take family photos, take clippings out of a magazine, take pictures from your travels and put them in like small ratios so that they don't need to be really, really, really high quality photos, but they're really gonna pop against that large mat with these picture frames. But if you are entertaining and you're wanting to get like a nice elevated look with like name place cards or something like that, the small frames from Dollar Tree, the itty bitty ones, are going to be your best bet for getting something that looks luxurious for less. And they even have calligraphy pens in like the kids stationery area. So don't forget to head over there. Now, a hack you could do with Dollar Tree items almost year round is to grab some ribbon. So ribbon is so powerful. I love to adorn my house with ribbon seasonally. No matter what the season is, you just get a ribbon that coordinates with the season.
And this ribbon assortment, this I would tie on some type of vase, on a candelabra, something like that. I'm also loving the aubergine. It's going to be trending big time this holiday season.
And I mean, just look at this. It looks expensive, it adds some charm. And to stop it from wobbling, you're just going to melt some of the wax at the bottom and basically melt it in place. Now, I want to move more into some dupes because these are items I definitely want you to look out for, and they're going to require little to no effort to make them look designer. So I've been seeing a ton of these different lanterns at Dollar Tree. We have a black version, we have a gold version, we have a ribbed version. These look straight out of Pottery Barn. The comps from Pottery Barn are nearly $30, some are $50. The thing that people get wrong with these lanterns is that they'll get all the same size, so it feels very, very one note. Problem two is that they do not stagger the heights. So I know you're seeing all of these lanterns and you're like, oh my gosh, these are so affordable. I want to pick them up, and I support you. Definitely pick them up. But you want to stagger the heights, not necessarily the colors, but the heights. You want one tall and one small. Then we love groupings of 3. Groupings of 3 are so psychologically like titillating to the human mind. So we want to pair them with something else. So we want to do 2 lanterns and then maybe a spot of greenery. Maybe a standalone candle, though I think that might look weird. Maybe a piece of artwork. We want to add one more item to that vignette to finish it off. And then problem number 3 is that people will get these lanterns and they do not light them appropriately. So you want to make sure scale-wise that those candles are taking up a majority of that lantern space in terms of width and in terms of height, and you want to make sure that the illumination is strong. So Dollar Tree does have some LED candles that I do like, that I think are strong enough for this, and I have highlighted them here, but you can also get real candles for something something like this. This is not something I get from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree pillar candles just are too white. They look a little bit too cheap in my opinion. So I want you to get them elsewhere. They can still be relatively affordable, but you want them to be really, really beautifully illuminated, or else they kind of lose their charm, because they're not an item that has like a multitude of purposes. It only has one purpose, so it needs to be really strong in its articulation of that purpose. Now, another item you might be seeing at Dollar Tree right now is this faux pampas grass. So pampas has had its moment for like the past 5 years, and it's a beautiful thing because you can just pick it up on the side of the road. But the problem with pampas is that it sheds. So this faux pampas opens up a lot of opportunities. It's $5 a piece.
They've got pampas in here. Honestly, I don't love pampas, but what I do like about this style of pampas, it's not real, is that it's not going to shed. This could be fun as like a backdrop or something. Honestly, I would turn something like this into like a fun little like headboard sort of moment and build it out like that. I think you could make a fun wall sculpture using this, and then like what other poster boards.
You could also do like a wreath, right?
You could also do a wreath.
How much is it?
$5 a stem, but it's 48 inches long.
Again, this is about getting creative with the uses of items, and I'm going to talk about that shortly. But for something like this, you can stick these items in your mirrors to help frame them out for the holidays. You can use something like this with floral foam, so you get wet foam, and you can use this to actually create like a mantle centerpiece, or to create a centerpiece on your dining table. You need to get creative with the uses of items. But that brings me to my next section on getting creative with these items from Dollar Tree and using them for purposes other than what they've been intended for. So we're going to start with something that we see here. So this is a disco ball ornament. This is just a simple ornament. Disco balls are really, really powerful in design. One of the most world-renowned designers right now, Kelly Wearstler, loves to use disco balls in her design because of how they reflect the light. They just make light bounce off of the walls. It brightens up the space. It just makes simple things you wouldn't notice noticeable. And that's the really beautiful thing. Now, this is something you'd find in the party section of Dollar Tree, maybe not a section that you even go to. There is so much room for opportunity here. You could suspend them from the ceiling using fishing line. You could create a nice little decorative moment by hanging them on your pendants in your kitchen, or suspending a chandelier from the dining table. The options are really endless with these. This is even the type of thing that you could put in a pedestal bowl and add some lights in there and just use it as decor on your coffee table or on your dining table. Now we're going to dive more into using items for their unintended purposes. So when you look at the greenery at Dollar Tree, you can tend to think that it looks kind of junky, right? This holly, this huge branch together, there's so much glitter, some of the berries are like looking really cheapy, and I totally get that. Don't be afraid to take greenery like this and intersperse it with other things. When you have everything that looks uniform in one space, it's very clear that something is faux. You want to intersperse them with other items. Instead, I want you to break the stems off and then layer them in with other types of greenery, such as pine or whatever is in season at the time. The layering of this looks so much better. Something else you can do is you can use these as picks for your napkins. I love to fold my napkins into Christmas trees or fun shapes for the holiday season, all of the holidays, and picks at the top really help sell the look, especially for Christmas, because it looks like, you know, a Christmas tree topper. So I just break them down, tuck them into the napkins, and I think they look absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is an unintended use of an item, but for one stem, you can set an entire table. I mean, how affordable is that? Something like this from like a designer store could be $5, $6, $7, $8 a piece. Next, I want to show you these Dollar Tree Plus items. So first up, we see this serveware tray. I think this tray with like a hanging hook on the back could be some great boho wall decor. You could even stain it a different color. I might even use like a metallic spray paint to get like that convex mirror look that I think could look really beautiful. You could use this for wall decor. It's just a great way to get wall sculpture without breaking the bank. Same thing goes with this Lazy Susan. I think Lazy Susans are really helpful during the holiday season and just in general, and they can be great on your coffee table so that you make everything on your coffee table accessible to you. Maybe your remote is part of this vignette, but it's all the way over here. With the Lazy Susan, you're just able to rotate it around. You can rub and buff it, you can spray paint it. Just because it says Happy Thanksgiving or whatever it says doesn't mean you can't upcycle it a little bit to make it work within the realm of your design style. Something else I saw were these little pumpkin ice molds. I say, Sure, you can make pumpkin ice, but like that's temporary and it's a lot of effort for no reason. You can use this to make like little mini candles or little mini wax melts. I would take the candles from the Dollar Tree section, the ugly ones that I told you not to get that you probably already own, melt them down, pour them into here. You can put little tiny wicks in them, or it will just be a great way to combine it with an essential oil and just have a bowl full of something seasonal that smells really good, and then throw some potpourri in there for a nice elevated pedestal bowl or tray, or just like table filler.
This would be good for like any type of bowl filler. If you are decorating for like Christmas already, you could also, I guess they don't have holes in them, but sometimes people will string these up and loop them around a tree. You could also like stud the outside of a vase or something like this with it and then spray paint it. That could also be a really good option with these faux beads.
Now, one of my favorite Dollar Tree hacks is to grab a wreath. They always have wreaths for any season. It's really easy to make wreaths using Dollar Tree items. So you can use the faux stems, you can use the faux fruit to make a wreath. They have so many wreath molds or wreath frames there, but they have these holiday ones already made. I think they're $5 a piece. You could use these as chargers instead of getting chargers. Dollar Tree has a ton of chargers. Honestly, they tend to look really cheap and they scratch super easily. Therefore, you're not getting the best bang for your buck. I want you to put your hard-earned money somewhere good. So I love using these as chargers, and then you can just take them off the table really easily. You don't have to wash anything and use them as decor when your holiday party is over. And you see something like this little mushroom and think to yourself, okay, this is cute, but what do I do with it? This is a great way, again, to illuminate something. Put an LED candle in there. You can suspend it from the ceiling. This could be a great way to decorate the upper parts of your cabinetry. This is something you could put into your bookcase. Decor like this is so neutral that it will blend in and work with your existing design style without feeling like such a departure, and you can keep it season after season. This just feels really high-end to me, so I wanted to call attention to it. Now, probably my favorite hack in today's video is to find these oversized ornaments. So Dollar Tree has all of these huge, massive ornaments out. If you like the colors, great. I think they work really well for like a Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic, but of course you can spray paint them, you can rub and buff them, you can paint them, you can wallpaper them even. And before I go further, you can even decoupage them. So you can get really fun napkins, put them around these, and get like really nice seasonal ornaments that work with your design style, or like very grand millennial or Pottery barn or whatever. But you can take these in some fishing line to suspend them from the ceiling. You can even suspend them from your chandeliers to make like a light fixture over your dining table. You can suspend them from absolutely anywhere. I think this is a great way to take some of your decor and move it upwards. That is a hallmark of luxury design, having design from top to bottom. They actually now have these illuminated candles that are kind of like the ones from Harry Potter at Dollar Tree and Dollar Tree Plus. I think they're about $5. So a pack of these with these oversized ornaments and a few packs of their smaller ornaments. They even have fun like standalone ornaments. Combining them all, maybe even with some pine cones, and suspending them from the ceiling would look absolutely gorgeous and will just take your design to the next level, because it's an unexpected element that no one could have ever foreseen because it was unexpected. So if you've ever doubted your creativity, take this video as proof. It is not about what you buy, it is about what you see. And I taught you in today's video how to peruse Dollar Tree correctly, what to buy, what to skip out on, and how to elevate it simply in your home so that you can get whatever look you're trying to achieve without breaking the bank. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave me a comment down below letting me know you enjoyed it, and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and like this sort of content, I'd love it if you smash that subscribe button, because I have new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you as a member of our community. But until next time, have a beautiful day.